Welcome to Once Upon a Line, a showcase for short stories.
2 for the show. Oh, he was gonna be thrilled to bits. Dead chuffed. He'd open the box she'd got all snug in her bag, and he'd take a look. Whoa! His eyes would light up. Oh, will you look at those? Irene stepped out of the mall into the street, swept by that fine rain that hardly feels wet but gets you soaked just the same. No one was hanging around, not even the buskers. Collars up, toffee papers on the old girls. They all looked like they wanted to get their business done and get home fast. But this had been her chance. Oh, it was hard to get a prezzy for Roy these days. Clothes-wise, it was always red and black check shirt, Levi's and the old fawn desert boots. Always the same, just one set after another. She was getting fed up of getting him those, and he didn't want for anything else. As long as the telly was working and the pub was keeping open, he was happy. It was time he had a surprise, though. Something different. Oh, he'd just love 'em. And there was the dance at Benny's the Saturday night after. They'd be just perfect for that, just perfect. She made sure there was polythene over the top of the box so it wouldn't get damp, and hurried on beneath low-hanging grey skies. He was up late. He'd done the delivery run to Yarmouth day before and hadn't got back till 3 in the bloody morning, all jowly and drooping. Knackered I am. Don't care if it is me bloody birthday. I'll be up when I'm ready, right, Reen? Anyway, there he was, looking fresh, clean shave up to his sideboards and all brill-creamed on top, starting his breakfast when most people had finished their lunch. She gave him his card. It showed a 1950s couple jiving. That's a nice one, Reen. Have a rocking birthday. Oh, I like that, rocking birthday. He gave her a big smacking kiss right there and then. It was going quite well. And they always did prezzies before breakfast. Get it done, get on with the day. That's how he liked it, bless him. So what you got for me then, doll? Oh, that's hefty looking. She wrapped it in jazzy paper. No ribbons, of course. Ribbons for her, not him. He made a bit of a song and dance, zestfully ripping off the wrap. Hey, I hope this is what I think it is. Stitches in the coming apart in the old pair. Been letting in water when it rains heavy. There was that little flutter in her chest when he opened the box and pulled the first one out. He held it up, looked her in the eye, frowned. They're blue. Long pause. His look turned apologetic. Oh, I'm sorry, Reen. I can't be doing with pouncing about in a pair of blue desert boots. I like me fawn ones, you know. They don't stand out. People think I look a right prat in these. Got to be honest, Reen. I can't pretend. You kept the receipt, didn't you? She stared aghast, marshalled her thoughts. But Roy, you know, Carl Perkins, Elvis, blue, suede, shoes. Yeah, I'll get it, don't worry. Great song, but that don't mean, you know. But the dance, Roy, Benny's, the 50s dance. You were going to wear your bootlace tie. Those shoes, they'd go perfect. You'd look great. She could see he desperately wanted to make it better, but it wasn't going well at all now. She wanted to cry, but she couldn't do that, not on his birthday. All right, doll. I'll wear him at Benny's. Bit of cosplay. One night. Yeah, we could probably still take him back after that if they don't get damaged. He wasn't having any of it, but when he put them on, with a fresh shirt and jeans and his best bootlace tie, he looked a picture. Why couldn't he see? He was still determined to take them back on Monday and change them for a fawn pair. When they got out of the taxi outside Benny's, He was walking sort of awkward up the steps. He didn't want to scuff them. Irene was feeling a little better today. She kept her figure pretty well through the years, and she knew she still looked a bit of all right in her flared frock with all the swishy tulle petticoats, and her hair done up in a nice bouffant. She giggled. "What's so funny then, Reen? When we get inside, you'll have to tell everyone, won't you?" Bafflement creased his face. "What? You'll have to tell 'em. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes." He saw the funny side of that. They had a good laugh. Then, still careful of the shoes, he took her in his arms and squeezed her tight. She felt like the Queen of Sheba. Inside the doors, and there was Tomo in his drain pipes, and the drape with the velvet collar, and the waistcoat, and the watch. He still had enough hair for a quiff. She felt a little tension return. If anyone was going to take the mick, it was Tomo. "Well, if it ain't the birthday boy and his beautiful bride. Reen, you're looking right pretty, Gallon Roy." Her tension increased. This could be make or break. Same old, eh? But, he pointed downwards. "Like the shoes, mate." "Oh, yeah, nice pair." Then he was off out the doors for a fag. "See?" said Irene. That night they danced. They danced to the music on the jukebox that looked like a chrome-encrusted relic but really had some sort of computer inside of it. They danced to the ageing band with a washtub bass and a repertoire that ranged from the Big Bopper to Tommy Steele and all points between and none any further. Didn't matter. That's what they wanted. They bopped, they hopped, they jived and they dived. They pulled close together and they swept back to arm's length. He swung her around him, pushed her up in his arms and brought her down gently to rise again. They spun and they boogied, they jitterbugged and jumped, and when they did the Lindy their love was clear to see. After a few drinks, Roy seemed to forget all about the shoes and keeping them from damage. Just as well when beer got spilt on them and they scuffed on a chair leg and began to show their first little crease marks. He was too busy enjoying himself to care. And besides, one or two more compliments on them came his way, and nobody took the piss. Sometime after midnight, as they waited for the taxi home, he looked down at the shoes ruefully, remembering. "Bloody hell, I was going to take them back to the shop, won't I?" "I'm sorry, love," said Irene. "I'll get you another pair." "Well, matter of fact," said Roy, I'm thinking of hanging on to these. They're all right, really. Yeah, nice one, doll. I'd never have thought of that. Thank you." This time it was Irene who took him in her arms and pushed her lips to his. It wasn't quite the way she'd pictured it, but that was how it was with Roy. It didn't have to happen all at once. Sometimes you had to wait a bit.
Thank you for listening. To submit a story, either send us an audio file, ensuring you include your name and your story's title at the beginning of your recording, or send us a written version and we'll record it on your behalf. All submissions should be sent to press, that's PRESS, at shaftesburyartscentre.org.uk. This has been a Shaftesbury Arts Centre audio production.